You're watching HuffPost Live. I'm Nancy Red, and they've been labeled the most influential X Factor USA contestants of all time, and they didn't even audition together. That's right. The ladies of Fifth Harmony became a group on the show, and since their formation in 2012, they've gained countless fans and devoted followers from all over the globe. Now we're here with Fifth Harmony because they're out with their debut album, Reflection, and they're here to tell us more about their music, their tour, and their whirlwind rise to fame. Hello, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
What a great introduction. Well, it's easy because your energy. I gotta tell you, I know you have so many fans, but let me tell you, they are just as exciting in person as they are on screen and in tour. So we have a great fan who really wants to know. Her name is Taylor. She wants to know, and I bet I know the answer to this.
Okay.
What is the song that you think most defines you as a group?
Ooh. I think
by anyone, right?
No, your songs. Your songs, yes.
I feel like one in particular
defines us as a group, just because I think that message is something that we try to give to our fans every day.
That's beautiful. Were you going to agree,
I
Norman?
was definitely going to say Brave, Honest, Beautiful because that's the message that we try to portray to our fans. You nailed it, girl. Nailed it.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, I'm surprised because a lot of fans would perhaps think it was worth it because, Lord, do people love Worth It.
Well, I mean, it's a great song, but I don't know if it specifically defines us lyrically.
Oh, yeah. Touché. So talk to us about the success of Worth It. Were you surprised by how much it resonated with fans? They absolutely love the song. They think that it's just so you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Worth It?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, that's really, really nice. We enjoy performing it a lot. I mean, I think that one is by far, whenever we do a show, the one that involves the most, dancing and sass and stuff. So it's cool that they like it.
What inspired the lyrics?
Well, Stargate actually presented it to us because them and then also Kid Ink collaborated on it. And the second that we heard it, we were just like, hey, this is definitely like the jam. And it's just a feel-good song. It's nothing that's supposed to be taken too literally or serious. So,
well, as you know, there's one thing to present it with the lyrics, and there's nothing to have a hit song and a fantastic music video. The music video probably is the best part. Okay, I see you already doing the lyrics. Who came up with the idea behind you being these powerful women with these
It was actually
male assistants?
Sean Bankhead.
Sean Bankhead!
Sean Bankhead is actually our choreographer, and he's amazing. He's so talented, so shout out to him. He's always been there for
Allie
us.
working it.
Yeah, and also the director of the video, Cameron, he did a
Cameron
Duddy.
Yeah, Cameron Duddy.
It was definitely a collaborative effort. Like, he had ideas, we had ideas, we kind of put our inputs, or we gave our input. And we kind of, came up with this video, and we're very, very happy with it. And I think it shows, like, a lot of female empowerment.
Yeah.
And, of course, some dancing in there.
That Dinah dancing on the desk thing
We love
is
the whole
incredible.
switch of what's going on. The fact that we're the boss and the men are evident, like our typewriter or the person putting our golf ball down.
Someone who's
our
cleaning our
drivers,
shoe.
we changed it up a little bit.
And
The
we
gender
also,
role switch.
on the back of the screen where we're dancing, we incorporated a lot of our fans' tweets that we asked them to tweet why they think feminism is awesome and why they think women being empowered is awesome, and those appear in the video screen too, so I think that's really cool.
That's fantastic. Okay, anyone can answer. Since you asked your fans this, why do you think feminism is awesome and important?
Well, feminism is definitely important just as a concept because, well, it's by definition the political and economic and social equality of the sexes. So just that's really what it is. And that we promote that 100%, women being powerful and being strong and being able to be successful in whatever sort of division that they want to be successful. And also a huge part of it, I think, is the coming together of women and supporting each other and not breaking each other down and kind of sending out that message and making sure that women know that doing this together is gonna be so much more efficient than trying to tear each other down.
Yep, absolutely.
Amen.
Yes, you embody this because here's the thing: there's so many boy bands out there. And goodness gracious, but there's so few that we know about. That's the thing that we know about. Wonderful, strong, positive female groups. Why do you think that is? Why do you think people, and your success is, it's obvious that people want to see strong, amazing women rocking it out, kicking butt, taking names, and singing while they're doing it?
Thanks. I think we're, of course, like just really honored and so blessed to have the success that we've, been given, and especially like our fans are so incredible. We definitely would not be there without them. And I don't know, we're just happy that they can relate to us and they like our music. So thank you.
We're happy
Everybody
they like
supports
us.
And I think people see that, like the whole thing that I was just speaking about with the female empowerment thing. I think people see the genuine like love that we have for each other, and the fact that we want to support each other, and we're supporting each other in this quest for that one goal together, and which is the important part of the message.
I love it. And you have love for other women as well. It's just a big old love fest on this couch. And here's the thing, you come across so polished, so wonderful. We have a fan question right here from Alexandria. Do you rewatch your performances together after shows or during downtime? And do you critique yourselves as a group to improve your performance skill and stage presence?
Yes, I think that is number one key to bettering yourself, because everybody always has room to grow. No matter how good you may think you are, you can always do better. And actually, after we performed this morning on Kelly and Michael, we sat down and we looked at the video and we were like, okay, we did this right? Okay, good.
Taking constructive criticism is hard. Here's the thing, how can you tell the difference? Obviously, between someone just saying, I don't like you in those jeans because they're not cute, or look, I want you to put your best foot forward.
Yeah, I think it depends on who's saying what to you. I think we have a really good sense of those who are honest with us and those who are, we surround ourselves with really good people and with each other. Like each of us is always looking out for the other girl. Like if you got something in your teeth, your hair looks whack, your makeup looks whack, like we will tell you. We're not gonna let you go out there looking whack.
In terms of timing, when, for me personally, when I look back at our performances, I can't do it, like for example, 2 seconds before we go on a big show or on Ellen DeGeneres, because I'll freak myself out if there's something in the video that I do wrong, but I'll look at it like the night before, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I used to be that type. I would never look back at my own videos
video.
because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm too scared because I know I messed up. But you have to.
Yeah,
you have to just make yourself better.
I think that's for life, whether or not you're a performer, whether you are a talk show host, whether you are trying to be a scientist, you have to be comfortable with criticism. But like you said, you also had to bring great people into the fold. I'm bringing a great person into the fold right now. Taylor! How are you, Taylor? You are here via Skype.
Hi! You're so pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's up, cutie?
I know you have a great question for the group.
Yeah, my question is, what is your favorite song to perform?
Your smile is wonderful.
Mine would have to be Reflection. I think that's like one of my favorites. Like we open up with it too, so it's like right when that beat comes, I just can't help but just break out and go beat.
I think mine would definitely have to be, I think kind of Brave, Honest, Beautiful, just because of the message that we send out to our fans, and then just the special connection that we, get to have with them. And then normally we bring them on stage when we sing it too, so it's just one big gem fest.
Love it.
For me,
please go ahead.
sorry. I love performing Sugar Mama. I think it's really fun.
What is a life?
I think it's so much fun to perform. But yeah, that's.
I am always very scared of falling on those chairs.
For me, it would be. Oops, sorry.
No, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What's it called? For sure, Worth It. I literally it's just so much fun. I love just the whole vibe, and the choreography is so amazing. Also, Brave, Honest, Beautiful for sure because of the message. But it's really cool because on tour we were able to bring some fans on stage with us, so they were able to dance and we were able to sing with them, and they got excited and made them happy. So.
I'd say Brave, Honest, Beautiful, and like Mariah.
Very excited. Taylor, are you just freaking out right now?
I am freaking out. I love you guys so much.
We love you too. Where are you right now?
So much.
Are you outside?
Like, thank you so much.
I feel like you're outside.
Where is you?
Where are you at?
Where am I? I'm literally right outside of the building.
I knew she was.
guys.
Maybe we'll see you. We'll see you when we come out, okay?
Say hi.
Oh, here's the
You
thing.
better take pics.
Okay.
Love that sass.
Bye.
Travel. I don't know where Taylor's originally from, but you have people getting on airplanes. Just to try to,
Miles.
I'm not going to say stalk. That's not a nice term.
We've had
I mean
people
that in
from
the
like
best way.
Japan.
Follow.
Just to
It's not
kind of
even that.
follow.
It's not even them like flying miles, like so many miles for us, but it's also of them arranging their schedule. Like a girl said, like, oh my gosh, I had a doctor's appointment today. It was a really serious doctor's appointment, but I missed it to come to your guys' concert because you guys are in town. I was like, whoa, that's really serious.
I was like,
This
whoa.
girl skipped an Ed Sheeran concert once to come to our show, and I was like,
Why?
Yes, why?
I was like, why?
I love you, but
Now, here's the thing, and they never know what they might get in one of these shows. It's just amazing to see what happens. And sometimes it can be frightening. We have a fan comment here from Naomi. What is your scariest moment you've had on?
on stage. Well, I once had like a really, really sucky day.
Excuse me.
And I was just having a terrible, terrible day, and we were going nowhere. And I was just at this point where I was like, I cannot be confident and strong right now. Like, I need to cry.
Yeah.
And I literally had to go off stage during the chorus because I literally just had a panic attack, which was really, really scary because I didn't know what to do. I felt like suffocated. So that was pretty bad.
But you got back up on the horse?
I did get back up on the horse.
It's kind of hard sometimes to, like, you have to actually balance your personal life and then your stage life because it's, you know what I mean?
It's
Hashtag
hard.
It's so hard because sometimes when you're on stage, you have to like ignore what's going on.
Yeah,
in
you
your
have to
personal life.
shut it
Yeah,
off.
never go incognito. Like,
I
one of
mean-
my favorite things is to take off the 18,000 layers of makeup.
Girl, I just said that. Like literally back
What do you
back
mean,
there, I
like-
was like, I'm tired of this makeup.
I'm
I'm
ready
ready
to
to
get a chance to kind of just like, I don't know, just go to the movies or go
Always.
to Applebee's or
Oh my
just
God.
anything.
Yeah, totally.
Honestly, like if I'm not working personally, like if I'm not like on a day where we literally have work and we have to get up in the morning and put makeup on our face, I'm not wearing makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't put makeup on my face unless I have to.
I think there are certain parts of, being in it that you take out when you want to get out of it. Like, for example, me, like I used to have this thing where I used to wear bows all the time. And so when I had days off, I didn't wear bows anymore because it was like me on stage and then me just chilling. If that
There's
makes
your
sense.
bow right there.
Yeah.
I
so
love
this is-
it. It's not a past tense situation.
Yeah, no, it's not a past tense situation, but I mean just like little quirks like that are kind of like, this is me then and this is me.
I love it. We want to hear about more quirks. More fans have questions. Nicole, how do you
quirks.
spend your time on the tour bus while driving from city to city?
Do a lot of exciting stuff like sleep.
Sleep for sure. eat
Or
some
Allie would
Cheerios.
like order some like cookies and all that.
gosh,
Before
yeah.
on the road.
Last tour was so bad.
Wait, I need a question. How do you order cookies on a tour bus?
Ask Allie. I don't know how she does
Yep.
it. This
Actually,
is
Grubhub. I
right
actually did
here.
Grubhub. Shout out
So
to y'all.
good, Grubhub.
I literally just looked at, I'm like a girl, I'm a foodie, especially when it comes to dessert. Thank you, Lord. I love it so much. One night I was just like, I'm hungry, craving something sweet, and look it up. Cookie spot came up, and we all I was like, guys, come on, who wants cookies? We all ordered it.
3
It
days
came-
straight.
Yeah,
3 days straight.
One day it came to the bus in a pizza box served piping
It was
hot.
so warm. It
That
was so
was
good.
probably one of the greatest nights of my entire life.
So good.
I love. Well, here's the thing. Let's talk about the tour, Reflection Tour. How's it going?
Well,
We're actually done with the
but
reflection tour.
we finished the first half of the reflection tour, but we're
Going into it, this
Well, no,
we're doing a summer tour.
it's like all in the air right now.
It's
Well,
all
the
in the air.
Reflection Tour was a
Honestly.
huge success. People love you. They got to see you in person. What was it like actually interacting with people with your new
Music.
album?
I mean, I think that's the best part. I feel like when you go on stage and you get to connect with somebody so personally, and there's somebody sitting at the front row, and you just kind of try to envision what their story is, like whether it's their first concert or whether they just broke up with their boyfriend and they wanted a girls' night out. I feel like it's a very, very personal thing, and
Absolutely.
you connect a lot more when you look at it as individuals as opposed to a crowd of people. Like there's stories in there, so it's really, really fun to be able to sing and look into somebody's eyes and kind of be like, I'm singing this lyric to you, and I hope you know
Yeah.
that I'm here for you.
And you
I
also
got
see
you.
yourself in them.
Yeah.
Like for example, if you go to your favorite artist's concert and you're having a great moment with them, you kind of just
Feel special.
Yeah.
What do you? Well, talk about that because that was a really great answer because you have to remember this is a really special moment for some people. Do
Totally.
any of you have an amazing concert story that you remember? Because you haven't always been famous.
I have one.
Yeah, let's start with you. We'll go like a line.
Okay, so what was-
Quickly, because
Sorry,
this is
right,
the
I
internet.
forgot
We
that this
don't
is
have
live.
all.
All right, so yeah, no, I went to a Lady Gaga concert and I was
fun.
general admission and I was really close to the stage and there was this one point where she was doing some sort of move and I looked directly at her and she looked directly at me and she like winked at me and it was a lovely moment in my life.
What?
I love Lady
That's
Gaga.
pretty
legendary.
She winked at me.
For me, it was
great.
this beginning of the year in January, I went to a Justin Timberlake concert, and it was so incredible. I'm such a huge fan of him, and I remember I was literally like by the stage, like just right there, and I remember he looked at me, and I just started honestly fangirling. Maybe, I don't know, but I literally started freaking out, and just the fact that he was there, I was like, oh my gosh, it was incredible.
All right. You haven't gotten to talk much, so I want to hear your
okay.
concert story.
Okay, my first concert was actually a Beyonce concert. It was with these girls.
I was awesome.
They're my first one. It was 2 years ago.
First concert
My first concert was 2 years
with
ago.
your
Like
These
like
girls
last
at a
year,
Beyonce
yeah.
concert, yeah.
Right?
And what was it? The Miss Carter show?
Yeah, Mrs. Carter.
I literally cried. I didn't care that we're like so far away.
We were
all the way in
so
the back.
far.
We were so far, but I could feel all the lyrics she was saying. When she sang, when she was singing all the songs, I was just like, when she sang "If I Were a Boy," I cried because that was my audition song, and I was like, I was singing along with her, and I was like, that's what's up.
That's amazing. So seriously, we're talking 2012. New
That's
group,
amazing.
nosebleed seats, and now here you are, not just in the front row, but on the stage with fans who just want. I want your true stories too, but we have to get some fans in because it's all about them.
You're good.
Arlena, I love you so much because you recorded a video comment. You asked to join live. You begged us to join live. So here you are. I'm so happy that you can join us. Are you having a great time?
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
You look so
What questions do you have for these wonderful women?
My question is, what moment in history or pop culture would you like to relive? Like you wish you could be there?
Well, mine would be relive and create, but it would be Michael Jackson when he was about to do the series of London shows. I would have loved to have gone.
I wanted
would
to
have been
go
amazing. So,
Incredible. I love that. And on that note, we have another question regarding what you'd like to do outside of the band. Besides each other, Brittany asks, who's the coolest person to hang out with?
I mean, it just depends. We all kind of.
I've got some friends that are really cool.
Yeah.
That I love hanging out
Do
with.
you get to see them ever? Do they feel like, oh my goodness, she's
I actually like. Luckily for me, I was a senior in college.
In high school.
A senior in high school. I was a senior in high school, so this year and last year, all my friends went to college, so they're all scattered around the U.S. So I get to, when we're on tour and stuff, I get to see a bunch of different people all the time. So that's a really good
that's
thing.
awesome.
And then
Yeah.
also in this process, like we get to meet other people outside of just, being with each other.
Yeah.
Even though we love each other. But
Absolutely. It's so funny. I actually, on the note, there was a Freudian slip where you're like, my senior year of college. We actually have a video comment from someone named Cassandra that I want to bring up that's on that note. Let's take a look to see what Cassandra wants to know. I think we're getting it right now.
Hey, Cassandra.
Oh, Cassandra's live. You see, here's the thing. What's really cool about HuffPost Live for all of you who are watching new is you can record video comments and we can either play them or we can bring you on live. So Cassandra, you made it through just in time.
I'm so excited.
Hi, pretty girl.
I know you actually, you weren't surprised that she mentioned senior year in college, right?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Are you a senior in college?
No, I'm a freshman in college.
How do you like it?
It's pretty stressful. I like it though.
I imagine.
what school do you go to?
I go to Queens College
Okay.
here in New York.
Awesome.
And I know you have a great question, Miss
Yeah.
Queens College freshman.
What's your
Yeah,
question?
do any of you plan on going to college? And what would you major in?
Definitely.
Definitely gonna go to college.
For me, definitely, I mean, music. I don't know, of course, exactly when I'm going to be able to go to college, but I do want to go, for sure, in the future.
For me, I'd probably do something as far as like dentistry. Everybody always laughs at me every time I say that. They're like, why? That's so weird. Why do you want to play with teeth? But I just feel like, I feel like it's fascinating.
Yeah.
I think it also is quite lucrative, you know, so if the whole like super successful multi-platinum girl band thing doesn't work out.
I can fix everybody's teeth.
I would be a part of
I call
business.
first.
Yeah, I also really want to go to college as well. I want to major in either business, depending on whether I'm still in the industry or not. I don't know if I'm going to stay in it, so either that, so I could be better at the industry side of things, or maybe like psychology or literature.
I can see that.
I'd like to major in psychology. I think that would be cool. I'm like fascinated by people.
Same.
Well, here's the thing. What's interesting, you already answered this question from Bree. That's basically, if you weren't in Fifth Harmony, what would you be doing right now? That's essentially, you kind of got it on the nail on the head, Cassandra, when in this kind of question. I don't know about you, Cassandra. I found it very interesting. None of y'all mentioned any entertainment industry stuff. So if you weren't doing this.
No.
Oh, music, that's true.
Yeah,
music
yeah.
is true. But you'd be on the business side.
I mean, I think the best way to really learn about it, I mean, is to be in it. We're getting it pretty
Yeah, we're gonna
hands-on.
For
Well, and I think it would be cool to just explore
expand
other
your
things.
knowledge.
Movies would be great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Acting.
They didn't hear you
when
with
we're
China.
talking about fine. When you're talking about I didn't know what you said. And so
Say that.
when we're talking about
yeah, I missed
exploring different things, you all are known for exploring certain things, and it drives people crazy. Javon wants to know what hair colors are next for you girls. People are obsessed when you change the tiniest thing. You think, oh, they won't notice, but they do.
They do.
Yeah,
for sure.
they
They do. So we
Yeah.
want to know what
Actually,
hair.
a couple days ago, I went really blonde.
No way.
Like super blonde.
we didn't notice.
Kind of orange. So I was like, I toned it down, and then I toned it down, and then now it's like this color.
It looks amazing.
Like,
I literally
Still pretty blonde, girl.
I literally change my hair like every
I
week.
think it's somewhat toned down blonde.
Yeah,
but I
but
think the next color I would
it
love
looks really
to do
good on
would,
your skin.
would
Yeah, it
be
looks
blue.
I did blue.
It's a good
Like
one.
But that
like a
would look
darker
good on
blue.
you.
Looks incredible.
like your
I'm pretty plain Jane.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna
nobody
stick to
notices
my
anything
dark
about
hair.
me.
One day I want to go back to just literally my roots.
I'm just gonna go bald one day.
Here,
It's
to
gonna
this
happen.
color.
I
One
may be
day,
going
yeah.
silver.
My roots.
You might be going silver. Really?
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Just an idea.
That's,
But
that's a very bold
you can't
choice.
announce it because then it's
see
not
it.
a surprise.
I know now. What
I know.
question is now?
Super high fashion.
Fans,
It's okay.
treat it Normani and find out if to let her know if you think that silver is the right option for her hair.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. Here's the thing. Jamal has another question. Any opinions on Zayn leaving One Direction?
Only opinion is that we respect him and his decision to do so.
Yeah, I mean, I think that One Direction was is such an important part of, some people's lives. And I think that it was just a dream, for a lot of people. Like, I was like a huge One Direction fan. We all are. So I think, it made people sad, but at the same time, happiness and health is the most important thing. And at the end of the day, he's a person and he's a human being and he needs to, take care
Do
of
what's
himself.
right for him.
Well, and hopefully they'll always have memories. Because you guys are not just best friends, you're making amazing memories. I mean, for example, you performed not just in front of millions of fans, but also in front of the most important people in America. You performed at the White House, right?
Talking about Obama.
Amazing. Yeah.
Talk to us about this. This is phenomenal. Look at this.
There it is.
So are the Obama girls huge fans?
I can't believe that's a real thing.
We met them prior to this performance. It was during Christmas, and they were just so sweet to us.
we
They
didn't really
actually
get to
weren't
see
at
them.
this event, but yeah.
It was literally a
were
surreal
awesome.
moment for all of us to be able to walk in the hallways of like where all our leaders and heroes walked and were from. But I would say it was really, really cool. I was able to visit the Abraham Lincoln Memorial. And it was really, really cool. I was like, before I even walked up there, I was like, oh my gosh, I think I would just climb and see if I can sit on Abraham's lap. Girl, there was no way of me climbing up his leg. But it was like, amazing. It was a great experience for all of us.
so
Yeah.
awesome.
Emily Katz wants to know, what's Mobama like? Is she very, very epic?
What is Mobama? Is that like
Never
Shazam?
said Obama.
Is that like Shella?
I think she was trying to get it under a certain amount of counts, but I'm going to...
Good job, girl.
Obama.
Yeah.
I think she would probably like slap us if we ever.
I know. Michelle,
Hey, yo,
what was the
Mobama.
first lady?
What was she
Was
like?
she very, very
She's so
epic?
regal.
She
and
was
so
so
beautiful.
Yeah, she has an amazing smile. Her smile like lights up the room. But the first time that we ever met them, she told Dinah and Mani, I believe, that she worked out to Boss, and then she started Michelle Obama doing stuff like that.
Are you kidding? That's amazing. Here she is. This is Miss Fit, Miss Healthy, and she's like, "This is what I work out to because he gets
It was
to dance
so
too."
crazy.
I love it.
And then I asked her too, I was like, girl, where your purse at? She was like, oh, somewhere in the back. I was like, I can't believe I just said that.
That's fantastic. All right, so here's the thing. We have one more question from people right here. Amira wants to know, if you were to write a book about your life and journey being in Fifth Harmony, what would it be called?
I love Amira.
Roller coaster.
Would you know who this is?
Yeah.
Is she a super fan? Because
yeah,
she.
she's a super fan.
Here's the thing,
She's-
Amira. I want to give you a shout out. There are some amazing fans, but you get the credit for being so organized. She sent us screenshots of all of her questions.
I know Amira on Twitter. Amira has this way with words. She has this account that she like writes quotes and words and quotes and poems and things that she likes, and she's incredibly smart.
Would you
freaking
all
love her.
follow your super fan, Amira?
I think her name is Amira
Yes.
on Twitter. She's amazing.
We was like, oh my gosh, I love this girl's thing.
Yeah, I
She's stalking
did.
her in
Yeah.
front of me.
I told Dinah
too.
What was
she
your question?
literally-
I'm sorry.
It was,
Oh, she wants to know what would it be called. Well, we already have found out that Amira will be the ghostwriter. Well, she'll be the supplemental writer for the book.
I like that she
because
asked that
she obviously has the talent from what you're saying. But she wants to know, what would a book be called? if it were about your life and journey in
Fifth
Fifth Harmony?
It would be.
I think I would name mine Bittersweet.
That's really good.
That's a good one.
Yikes.
Well, yeah.
Bittersweet.
Yeah.
Well, all right, here's the thing. We can also get Amira to help you
Roller
come up
coaster.
with yours.
Amira, we need your help.
I know.
Roller coaster,
It's a group effort. A roller
would be-
coaster.
Metamorphosis.
Lipstick.
It reminds me of a.
No, it would be like
I thought it was like
heels,
the time.
heels,
Changing.
heels, lipstick, and love.
I love it. Okay, one more from Jake, because you don't just have female fans, though you would think it.
Jake, we know Jake.
You also know Jake.
I'm pretty sure we know Jake.
Y'all have like 3 million
love
Twitter
Jake.
followers.
Yeah. We see
That's just on your main account, and on your individual accounts you have a couple million more, but yet you know Amira and Jake.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've
Wow.
met Jake so many times.
Fans, there's
love
hope.
Jake.
We
I
want to
love
know.
him.
Here's the thing. Well, you might know Jake, but you might not know what he wants to ask you. Let's take a look.
Hey Fifth Harmony, my name's Jake, and my question is, if you could wake up one day and have any of your bad habits gone, which would it be and why? Love you guys.
Is he live?
He's not live.
changed, y'all.
It got deeper, right?
That's how we're all
Puberty
growing up.
kicking
Jake,
in.
Jake's turned into a man.
Growing up.
It's weird. We've seen him turn into a man. Okay, so if
Bad habit.
bad habits, if I could get rid of any bad habit of mine, it'd be my habit of comparing myself to other people.
That's good.
And that must be hard. Do you ever
It's
have
awful.
a hard time, especially with
Yeah.
you're surrounded by 4 other
Yeah.
brilliant, amazing, beautiful, strong
Exactly.
people?
Exactly.
Do you ever
On a
feel like
daily
I'm just
basis.
not enough?
Every day.
I feel like
I feel
Not
that
every day,
way
but
here.
like, you know,
one of my bad habits
does happen.
I would stop picking on myself, like judging myself so much.
Yeah.
Like picking
Being
every
hard on
flaw.
yourself.
Being so hard on myself. I feel like that's like my bad habit. And I feel like it's for almost every girl out there.
I think. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. For me, definitely overthinking. Like, I think this is probably just every girl's thing, and also just every person's thing. It's just, it's so detrimental. You know, like overthinking, like, oh, should I not have said that? Oh, like, am I okay doing this? Like, oh, like, am I weird or silly or too crazy, or did that person not like me? Like, did I say something wrong? Welcome to my mind. Sometimes, yeah, a lot of the times I overthink, and it's not very good. We gotta kick those thoughts.
I would say to not care about like what other people think of you. Just because a lot of the time, just being in this industry, we're exposed to, you know, so many people, and they have a bunch of opinions and stuff to say, and it can really take a toll on you. But at the end of the day, you just have to know, you know, who you are, and just stay true to yourself, and just love you for who you are, and just don't care what people think.
Amen, Armani Corday.
I mean, I think for me it would be I'm really, really sensitive, and I'm very like in touch with my emotions, which is a good thing when I'm really, really happy. But when I'm sad, there's no way of me disguising it, no matter how much I try to. And I will kind of, it's similar to overthinking, just kind of picking out one thing that made me upset, and I'll kind of, you know, carry it. And also, when I yawn, I move my mouth to the side, and it's really ugly. I'm like,
All right, well, we won't hold your yawns against you. I'm glad you didn't yawn during this interview. I guess that means we weren't too boring.
Thank God.
I appreciate it. Now, I know you don't like opinions, but I have one, because here's the thing. If I were working on the book of Fifth Harmony, I would call them fun, fearless, fabulous, feminist Fifth Harmony. Thank you so much for being here.
You get the album title credit.
Thank you for your songs. Thank you for your magic. Thank you for everything. And we can't wait to see what's next. How wonderful was it? I know you fans loved having Fifth Harmony here. Thank you to all of the ladies. And a huge thanks to everyone as well in the HuffPost Live community who sent in questions via Twitter, left comments here during the show. Now, you can always watch. You don't just have to watch when Fifth Harmony is here. You can also tweet at me at Nancy Red. And of course, you can follow your favorite group, Fifth Harmony's music. It's in our resource well below. Check out those links and stay tuned, because the conversation always continues here at HuffPost Live.
Yeah.